Hello everyone. Thank you for clicking my video today. Today we're just gonna be learning about this event that happened on October 26th of 1992. And yeah, and that is the Charlottetown Accord. We're just gonna be seeing it as Canadian unity being the main point that we're trying to look for today. Maybe hopefully you can learn something new that we don't want it to repeat, or something that we can apply to today. Yeah, hopefully something new comes up. So yeah, like I said, it happened October 26th of 1992. People all across Canada went out to vote. It was not for a prime minister or for a new party. It was something that I think is way bigger, and that is the future of our country, Canada. And yeah, that was the Charlottetown Accord. It was kind of like this big plan that it was supposed to unify the country all together. It promised many things like recognizing Quebec as a distinct society, and giving Indigenous people self-government, also balance the power between provinces and the federal government. But then when the results came in, more than half the country said no. About 54% voted against it. And yeah, some people saw it as a failure because it never happened, or it was just a bad event. It was just divided the country even more. But honestly, I don't think so. I think the Canadians that voted that day, they made the right choice. Because unity is something that you can't really force upon. We like a paper, just kind of giving people what they want. I think unity is something that it could be like our responsibility as Canadians, and it's something that you can gain from other people, like trust, respect, and actually understanding each other. Those are things that make us unique and also unified us. And yeah, now decades later, we still face many questions about it, what it means to be Canadians. The challenge of Charlottetown Accord still remains relevant today, and understanding where we come from can help us see what needs to be done for our country, to finally be united all together. Yeah, the Charlton Accord showed how divided we were at the time. English-speaking Canadians thought Quebec was getting too much power. People in Quebec said it didn't give them enough. And Indigenous people and Indigenous leaders were also thinking it didn't feeling it didn't go far enough to respect their rights. Everyone had their own opinions and what they think it. Everyone had a different opinion to say no. On paper, it looked like Canada was falling apart, just people arguing with each other, and it just kind of separated even more. Yeah, but I think that moment showed something really important. We didn't really all agree in the Charlottetown Accord, but we all cared. So millions of Canadians showed up, debated, and made their own voices be heard, their own opinions. That's what I think being Canadian is about. Um we don't always see things the same way, but we still share this huge, complicated country where we live in. We argue, we vote, we move forward all together. That's real unity, not perfect agreement, but still choosing to stay together even when things are hard. I think that's something that we learn from the Charlottetown Accord. Um, no law can make people love their country. No piece of paper can make us respect one another. Those things come from everyday life, from how we treat people, how we listen, and how we choose kindness over hate. Unity isn't something politicians can create and give. It's something regular Canadians build every day, every single day. When I think of unity, I don't picture politicians shaking hands in some meeting room. I picture newcomers, indigenous people, French and English speakers, all helping each other out when it matters. Like during tough times in sports or when we come together for something good, that's when Canada feels the strongest. Yeah, kind of just in conclusion, the Charlottetown Accord might have failed as a deal, but taught us something way bigger. And that is real unity can be forced and it has to be earned. It's built on trust, respect, and the belief and the belief that we're stronger when we stand together, no matter our differences. Thank you for listening to me, and hopefully we learned something new today.